Morning, I'm Sapsanamma. Let's begin with the headlines of the hour. It is Earthquake Safety Day today. Victims of Jajarkot earthquake still living in makeshift arrangements despite the lapse of over a year. Experts highlight on the lack of research. Nepal observing 3 days biodiversity campaign at the backdrop of increasing dependency on import of native crops. Millet worth more than 750 million imported in just 1 year. In a first for South Korea, a sitting president arrested. Corruption investigators detain impeached President Yoon Suk-yeol and take him for interrogation. And league leaders Liverpool come from behind to maintain their 6-point lead atop the EPL table to draw at Nottingham. City throw away a 2-0 lead to draw at Brentford. It is Earthquake Safety Day today in Nepal, marking the first big quake that occurred on this very day back in the Nepalese year 1990, over 9 decades ago. An 8.3 magnitude earthquake back then had claimed the lives of over 16,000. Experts have said Nepal has lacked research on the sector. An earthquake of as big magnitude repeated in April 2015 with the epicenter in Barpak. According to the National Disaster Risk Reduction Management Authority, NDRRMA, the 2015 earthquake had claimed the lives of 8,962 and 22,302 were left injured. More than 773,000 houses, buildings and infrastructures sustained damages. Another powerful earthquake struck Jajarkot, however, the victims have yet to be rehabilitated despite the lapse of over a year. The government has allocated 3 billion rupees for patients with 8 types of chronic diseases like cancer, cardiovascular issues and kidney-related ailments, among others. 41,845 patients had received support last year as the government provided more than 2,500 million rupees. Apart from funds to support the citizens, the government has also been spending more than 2 billion rupees in disease prevention. However, the number of chronic patients has only increased in recent time.
Patients with chronic illnesses have been receiving up to 100,000 Nepali rupees from the government. However, the amount has been considered largely inadequate. Last fiscal year, the government had allocated 2,500 million rupees and 41,845 chronic patients availed the funds. However, as the number of patients have gone up, the 3 billion rupees fund allocated for the fiscal seems to be running out.
यो वर्ष हामीलाई 3 अरब चाहिँ विनियोजन भएको अवस्था थियो. हामीले अहिले सम्ममा 3टा बैठक गरेको अवस्था छ. यसमा चाहिँ करिब 3 अरब पैसा चाहिँ केही एकदम न्यून मात्रै बाँकी छ. करिब चाहिँ सकिएको अवस्था छ.
Although the funds have fallen short, hospitals have continued providing services, but it is not guaranteed that the patients will receive government support. The highest number of chronic patients are of cancer. However, the most expensive treatment is for those with kidney-related ailments. Based on past data, 50% of the government budget has been going to kidney patients.
विनियोजन गरेको बजेट मध्ये 50% भन्दा बढी रकमको खर्च चाहिँ मृगौला रोगमा भएको देखिन्छ, तर बिरामीको संख्या सबैभन्दा बढी चाहिँ क्यान्सरमा भएको देखिन्छ र क्यान्सरको बिरामीको संख्या पनि बढ्दो क्रममा रहेको पनि देखिन्छ.
Apart from treatments, the government has also been investing in disease prevention programs, which has so far been ineffective. The government spent 1,765.8 million rupees in preventing chronic illnesses in the fiscal year 2079-80 and then 2,562.5 million rupees the next fiscal.
सरकारले यो जुन बेला चाहिँ घोषणा गर्यो त्यसपछि यो रोगहरूले प्राथमिकता दिएर प्रिभेन्सनका कामहरू अगाडि बढाउनु पर्ने थियो. त्यसमा हामी चुकेका छौं. जस्तो तपाईले भनौं एउटा मान्छेको डायलाइसिस गर्दाखेरि 1 वर्ष डायलाइसिस गर्ने पैसाले 500 वटा विद्यार्थी भएको एउटा कुनै एउटा स्कुलको बच्चाहरुको सबै चाहिँ किडनीको हामी स्क्रिनिङ गर्न सक्छौं. त्यस्तै अब अहिले मृत्युको सबभन्दा धेरै कारण चाहिँ हृदय रोग हो हैन. हृदय रोगका धेरै कुराहरु पहिले थाहा हुन्छ. उसको कोलेस्ट्रोल लेभलहरु हाई भए हुन्छ, ब्लड प्रेसरहरु हाई भए हुन्छ. यिनी कुराहरु जुन कुरा चाहिँ हामीले नियन्त्रण गर्न सक्छौं हैन, प्रिभेन्सन गर्न सक्छौं. त्यसकारण सरकारले यो रोग चाहिँ रोग लागोस् अनि उपचार गर्छु भनेर पैसा दिएर कहीं पनि त्यो सम्भव छैन.
Apart from federal government, provincial government also allocates separate budget for disease preventions. However, there is a lack of integrated data.
वास्तवमा अब रोग नलागोस् भन्नको लागि पनि बजेट खर्च भएको छ. रोग लागिसकेको जनताहरुलाई पनि अब विभिन्न सुविधाहरु पैसा दिने कुरो भइराछ. तर यसको मुख्य कारण चाहिँ के भइराछ भने जुन आधारभूत स्वास्थ्य सेवा जुन भनिया थियो त्यसलाई चाहिँ गुणात्मक रूपमा चाहिँ हैन हार्ड टु रिच एरियासम्म मजाले लगेको भए ती रोगहरू चाहिँ कम हुन्थ्यो र जसले गर्दा रोग लागिसकेपछि गर्नुपर्ने उपचारमा पनि खर्च कम हुन्थ्यो। अमेरिकामा चाहिँ कस्ता रोगहरू छन्, कस्तो खालको एक्टिभिटी गर्ने भनेर चाहिँ वेल डिफाइन्ड भएर चाहिँ गर्नुपर्छ खर्च, जसले गर्दा चाहिँ हचुवाको भरमा जताततै भनौँ न त्यो काम छैन। चुरोटै नखाने मान्छे, प्रेसरै नभएको ठाउँमा, कम भएको ठाउँमा त्यता त्यो गर्नु सट्टा त्यहाँ कतिपय ठाउँमा स्क्रिनिङ गर्नु पर्ला, कतिपय ठाउँमा डायग्नोसिस गर्नु ल्याब टेस्ट गर्नु पर्ला, कतिपय ठाउँमा जनचेतना अभिमुखीकरण कार्यक्रम गर्नु पर्ला। ती कुराहरू त त्यतै ठाउँको चाहिँ मोर्बिडिटी प्याटर्न हेरेर थाहा हुन्छ, त्यो अनुसार गर्नुपर्छ। तर त्यो चाहिँ भइराखेको चाहिँ मैले देखेको छैन।
There is a call on authorities to break down on why the number of patients have been increasing despite government investments in disease prevention.
The government has kicked off a 3-day agro-biodiversity campaign aiming to raise awareness on its importance on health and environment. However, Nepal's heavy dependency on imported food items has overshadowed and discouraged farmers from growing native species. Nepal ranks 49th in the list of biodiverse nations. Although native species of nutritional millet, wheat and root vegetables, among others, are farmed in all geographical regions, their consumption is lower as households opt for imported food items instead.
रैथाने बाली भनेको चाहिँ पोषणको भण्डार। कन्दमूलकै कुरा गरौँ आज खाने, त्यसमा चाहिँ प्रशस्त मात्रामा मिनरलहरू पाइन्छ, फाइबर पाइन्छ। कतिपय देशले चाहिँ किसानहरूले यस्तो कन्दमूलहरू उब्जाएकोमा पुरस्कृतहरू हुन्छ उहाँहरू। र हामी चाहिँ बजारमा पाउने सजिलो अस्वस्थकर खानेकुराहरू खाइरहेका छौँ।
A few hotels and restaurants in recent time have introduced items based on millet and buckwheat, among other native type of foods. However, the craze still remains low. Last fiscal year, Nepal imported buckwheat worth 46.1 million rupees and millet worth 754.4 million, while holding the capacity to produce the items itself. Current production of millet stands at 300,000 tons in average. The government has been providing conditional grants to farmers to encourage production of native species, which has remained ineffective.
सबै 7 प्रदेशमा हामीले सबैभन्दा पालिकामा यस्ता रैथाने उत्पादन नेपालको मौलिक उत्पादनहरू रैथाने उत्पादनलाई बजारसँग आबद्ध गर्ने किसिमले कतिपय ठाउँमा त स्थानीय तहले बाइब्याक ग्यारेन्टी समेत गर्नुभएको छ र पछिल्लो कालखण्डमा चाहिँ यो बजारमा माग गाउँमा उत्पादन भएको वस्तुहरू बजारमा माग पनि भएको हुनाले अहिले हामीले यसलाई उत्पादन र उपभोक्तालाई जोड्ने किसिमले काम गरिरहेका छौं।
किसानहरूलाई प्रोत्साहन अनुदान, उत्पादनमा आधारित प्रोत्साहन अनुदान, साना सिँचाइका कार्यक्रमहरू लगायत थुप्रै अनुदानका कार्यक्रमहरू पनि यो अन्तर्गत चाहिँ रहेको छ।
Climate change poses a significant threat to crops worldwide. However, studies have shown Nepal's native crops have the resilience required. This highlights on the need to protect native species and encourage their production and consumption. And high have replaced these native species in recent years.
Salyantar in Dhading district was famous for rice variety, locally known as khaiya. However, scale of plantation of khaiya and black lentils have been decreasing in recent years. The scenario is similar in Magdi as native species of pulses, rices and maize are at a brink of extinction. Ramethap Monthali's Odare village that was popular for horse gram and rice beans until a decade ago, with each farming household producing more than 9 kilograms, has almost fully stopped growing the species.
पहिला हामीले के रे वस्तुको मल मात्रै हालेर खेती भइन्थ्यो, खेती गरिन्थ्यो, ज चाहिएको घैया धानहरु भित्रिन्थ्यो। अहिले त के रे युरिया मल हाल्ने रे गेडे मल हाल्ने भन्छ, वस्तुको मल लो भयो भन्दै जान्छ, खाली त्यो गेडे मल हाल्न थालेछन्।
कहाँबाट फल्नु क्या गहत खैरा मकै त फल्दैन, पानी त्यहाँ आए फल्ने त हो नि, गहत पनि मकै पनि।
Farmers say the output compared to the level of work required to plant and harvest native species and the lack of market has discouraged them.
एक रोपनी जग्गामा घैया धान फल्दाखेरि 3 मुरी मात्रै हुन्छ भने हाइब्रिड धानलाई त 10 मुरी हुन्छ। मान्छेले चाहिँ त्यो पुरानो रैथाने धान किन लाउने त? 10 मुरी उत्पादन भनेको त उसको इन्कम स्रोत वृद्धि हुन्छ। त्यो कारणले पनि तपाईको चाहिँ अहिले रैथाने बाली विशेष गरी घैया धान चाहिँ अहिले ह्रास हुँदै गइरहेको छ। र अर्को कुरा अब मास पनि अहिले ह्रास हुँदै गइरहेको छ। मासको उत्पादन पनि ह्रास हुँदै भइरहेको छ। यो चाहिँ तपाईको हामीले रासायनिक मलहरू बढी प्रयोग गर्ने।
Nepal is heavily reliant on Bhutan and India for millet, among others. Experts warn dependency on import of species that are native to the country could result in their extinction.
हामीले रैथाने बालीहरूलाई संरक्षण गर्नुपर्ने दायित्व एकातिर छ भने नेपाल सिङ्गो नेपाल बचाउनका लागि हामीले ठूलो कृषि कर्मलाई अगाडि बढाउँदै मास रूपमा विकास गर्नुपर्ने जरुरी देखिएको छ।
Apart from the nutritional values, native species carry medicinal significance. Some even carry religious significance for Nepalese. This calls on the authority to ensure preservation of native species, encourage production and management of market.
It is time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion. The question is, what's your take on the formation of alliances among parties with differing ideologies? Your options are A, affinity for power, B, ideological deviation, and C, saving identity. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Time now for international update. South Korean authorities have arrested impeached President Yoon Suk-yeol over insurrection accusations related to his December 3rd martial law declaration. A motorcade was seen leaving the gates of his hillside residence, where Yoon has been holed up for weeks behind barbed wire barriers and a small army of personal security. This comes as the CIO said that investigators executed the arrest warrant for Yoon at 10:33 local time. Earlier, more than 3,000 police officers and anti-corruption investigators had gathered there before dawn, pushing through throngs of Yoon supporters and members of his ruling People Power Party protesting attempts to detain him. Meanwhile, in a video statement, Yoon has said he has agreed to appear before the Corruption Investigation Office, which is leading the case against him. A star prosecutor turned politician, South Korea's now suspended President Yoon Suk-yeol rose to power after gaining popularity among conservative voters through an anti-feminist platform and a hawkish stance on North Korea. But after he ascended to the presidency in 2022, he was dogged by a personal scandal and an increasingly powerful opposition. As his political troubles mounted, Yoon declared martial law on 3rd of December and plunged South Korea into political chaos. That gamble turned out to be a failure, resulting in Yoon's impeachment by the parliament and subsequent criminal investigations. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.